of just goodness sake. Look at that. Look at the sex piece right there. My God, it's so beautiful. Oh, Jesus.
Every day and every night. I wanna love you and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together.
All right, I had to go get a haircut real fast. Enki's right there because I'm just gonna sell these fucking wheels. I'm not gonna use them. I figured that I wasn't really gonna drift that much after I blew my remain seal. So it's not that it's because I'm like, oh, I want to baby my car. It's not that. It has a little bit to do with that, but until I have a truck that I can drive around daily, like I had to drop my trans and do the remain seal, fix the trans leak in like 36 hours because I couldn't really borrow my girlfriend's car for that much longer than that. And I just had to get it done. And I mean, most people would kind of like lag on that, I think. I think everybody would wait a minute before they had to like really get that done. They'd be like, ah, fuck, I don't want to do this. Don't want to pull the trans out in my garage, maybe get something else. I knew I had to put the seal back in, get it back up there real fast. So that was cool and all, but it's like because of me doing a fat ass burnout and not having a catch can hooked up. My training's not leaking at all anymore. It's fucking clean and spotless under there. The seal on the shifter's perfect. The input shafts or the output shaft seal's fine. And my rear main seal's fine. No leaking oil anymore at all. That's good for anybody that's going to buy my setup. That's fixed. Seals are done. If you want to get a brand new one, it's like 10 bucks for that shifter seal, I think, and then like the output shaft seal. But everything's not leaking right now, which is great. So and the clutch is fine too. There's no reason for me to like really drift it if I'm gonna break shit. That'll be for the drift build, and I don't really need these. What I'm gonna get rid of these for is something totally different, and it's gonna complement the new transmission setup and the new power setup too. So then I got a few more companies that jumped on to sponsor, which is dope, and I'm really excited about that. And I'll be able to put all their info here. I got discounts, giveaways, t-shirts, a bunch of shit we can do, which is dope. So yeah, for right now, Enkies are going away. We got something else coming in. And I'm gonna go get a fucking haircut because I look ratty as hell. My bad, dudes. My bad, dudes. I wish I was faster at getting these videos out. I'm just not that quick right now. So much shit going on. I was doing an editing project for a company for sweet vaporizer kind of thing, and paid pretty good. The guys were dope, so that was fun. I got more work coming from them too, so that'll kind of let me free up some time from the restaurant and work on more creative shit and make better money. I got this box from, I think his name is, I forget what his name is, Kevin at Intake Hoses. I think I gotta look at my email again. Basically, I'll show you right now, my intake hose on my car seized. The carbon fiber inlet was touching the top of the turbo, or like the intake part of the turbo, so that heat melted it. And he said, like when I emailed him, I showed him a picture. He said that it just, the heat melted it, and he said that the heat melted it and that it needed to be an inch away. Holy fucking shit. They won't shut up. He said the heat melted it and that it needed to be an inch away from the turbo, so like it wasn't touching it. So like that silicone hose that I had, instead of 2 inches that I bought, needed to be 3 inches. So there's an inch spacing in there, so. And he sent me a 45 and 2 T-bolt clamps too, so fucking that guy hooked it up for sure after already spending some money with him. So thanks for that. Thanks for that customer service. That honestly, like, biggest thing to me is customer service. How you take care of the people that are buying things from you. That is the biggest, like, that speaks volumes to me. It's all cheap, so it breaks open easy. If you guys want to buy the same carbon fiber intake or any T-bolt clamps or stuff for a good price, right there. Buy any T-bolt clamps or carbon fiber stuff for a good price. Intake Hoses LLC, they're dope. Buy them. Okay, so let's check this out. Oh, way sick. And T-bolts right there. My dude. All right. Damn, son, that's sick. Way better looking elbow than the 90 that I had to cut off there. This is longer too, so this is sick. Perfect size. That's the old one. And then that, I'll show you, I'll pull it off real fast and I'll show you how bad it was like warped on. It just buckled a little bit there because it was touching it. So per his request this time, like he said, I'm definitely not going to be putting it snug touching it. I'll separate it like an inch away.
She like to hang out here when you work on the car?
First time she's been out here. I think this looks a little better. What do you guys think? Yeah? I'd say it looks a little, because it's a little longer now too. And I have room to do a bulkhead fitting off that inlet, and I can put my catch can over there so it pulls vacuum, so I don't blow another rear end seal. Or a possible front main when I turn it up the boost. So I think it's pretty good. Yeah. Holy shit, those are fucking sick. Would you look at that? Man, that is just a piece of sex. That is a physical piece of sex. That isn't the sexiest combo I've ever seen. I don't know what is. That is gonna look so dope on my whip. I know everybody gets the 5 stars. There's really not that many other choices besides the S-77s. My buddy just got those. These are still sick. I don't give a fuck. Drag City. I sold the Yankees so that I could pick up some S-71s to throw in the back of the car because I'm getting the T56. I'm throwing these bitches on there. I'm gonna drag the fuck out of it. Oh, it's gonna be the roll racing king around here. No, I just wanted grip. I wanted to be able to hook. So I got 15-inch wheels right here, and yeah, they're just a whole lot of sex if you ask me. Let's do it. Beautiful wheels down for a second. It's a baby. Look at that. It's a little baby. Oh my god, it's so light. I gotta say, these are the lightest wheels I have ever held. Just like fucking bicep curls. That, Jesus, I have no clearance in the back. Oh, just goodness sake. Look at that. The sex piece right there. My god, it's so beautiful. Oh, Jesus. Like I said, look how much room I don't have back here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh my god, it's almost hitting everything back here. 15 is tiny. Barely clears anything. Barely clears the brakes. Well, you know what? I have enough room here, like here to the brakes, so I could have went with the low pad, which sits a little further to the face of the hub, and then the brakes would be really close. But I'm not opposed to this look right now. A 7.5 backspace should translate to like a 51, I think it's a 51 or 52 mil offset. My TEs are 18 by 10 plus 40s. So they will sit offsetted from the hub 40 mils, which is pretty close to the inside. Gives you enough clearance to run a bigger tire, that's why I got 275s there. That's pretty big for an IS. Everybody that wants specs, everybody that wants to know what you could run with, or what like welds to run on your IS. It took me about 9 different people emailing them, messaging them to get the right specs for my IS. Like, nobody wanted to give the specs first, which is fucking stupid. I think it's dumb. If you're not gonna share your wheel specs with somebody, that's stupid. Now, in regards to that, everybody that asks me for my wheel specs on my TEs up front, I don't like giving that out because I had to cut, shave, and modify my control arms. Well, Peruse did. We had to cut and modify and shave the control arms to where we've probably like lowered the length of lifetime on those. The integrity of those are definitely at half-life now. So that's kind of sketchy. So I would not tell anybody that you could fit those so that they're going to go and do the same thing and then they could possibly run the risk of hurting themselves. Run like an 18 by 9 up front, 18 by 9.5 max. Don't do an 18 by 10 like mine is. Just don't fucking do it. I'm not going to tell you how to run it. I could run a fat drag tire back there. I could run something like a 275/50. Here's what I'm talking about. Hopefully I can brighten this up a little bit on the edit. That is my brake line. That right there is my control arm. And those are, I mean, those won't be touched. The brake line's movable, but you can see how like much clearance you have, and it's not that much. Love the drag look. What's nice too is that it matches a little bit in the front. I know these are 6 spokes, and those are gunmetal. And these are 5 spokes, and they're black face, like a burning black almost. But it doesn't look that off, and it probably look good in the sun too. Fuck, the rear setup looks so good. My goodness, so much happier with these than the Yankees I had.